old club, Manchester United, in the summer.
Today, don't rule it out that it might not materialise again in January, but certainly I think for the foreseeable he's a Spurs player.
Good player as well. Apparently he does have a clause in his contract which says that he can leave for £25 million in the summer. So whether Spurs will try and wait that long, I don't know. If they get an offer that's agreeable before the 31st of August. He's played a lovely ball out of there on him behind Trippier. He's got loads of room again, and Maxime Le Marchand is there to... Defence out wide is being stretched all over the place. Clearance by Le Marchand is blocked. I think that might be a Fulham throw. Last 8 games here. Here's Harry Kane inside the penalty area, driving towards the byline, and it's a growth movement,
hoping to buy a challenge that might have flattened him for a penalty. It's a good challenge in the end, but Spurs, all Spurs at the moment.
It is. Trippier seen loads of the ball as well, with a corner from the far side this time. Headed out of danger at the point of the 6-yard box. Michel Sherry can't clear it away though. And now Moore inside the penalty area is wide again, but his cross again is blocked by Maxime Le Marchand at the near post. It's a tough examination for all these players. We look at how new the back line is for Fulham today. Well, they're all new signings, all 5 of them if you include the goalkeeper.
It is showing. I thought in the first couple of minutes they looked quite confident the way they were holding Spurs off, and when they got possession they weren't content with just whacking it upfield. But ever since I said that,
Mora's touch is heavy again on the edge of the penalty area, but Davis might get round Ryan Sessegnon there. He won't, because he's gone through the back of him, and that will be a Spurs free kick. Yeah, it was a perky start from wasn't it? And we were quite encouraged by that, but it's rather been blown out by Tottenham. And yeah, they've got to try and get to grips with this system. What isn't working as far as they're concerned?
Well, because I think what's happening is they're very, very worried about the little pockets that people like Dele Alli and Christian Eriksen are picking up, and because everything's camped in, they're trying to squeeze in, and that is leaving the width for Trippier and for Ben Davis. So I've nobody anywhere near him to be able to put crosses in at will, and we've seen it on frequent occasions in this opening, not even quarter of an hour gone yet, and if the quality of the ball into the box would have been better, then apart from the Lucas Moura chance, of course, it could quite easily be 2 or 3.
And here we come again. Here's Christian Eriksen. He's got Harry Kane to his left. He's played in Kane. Is this the moment for him? He goes down into the penalty area. The referee says no. Still Tottenham have it. Kane again turns and shoots. He's dragged it wide. Goal kick.
He's asking Anthony Taylor, how is that not a penalty? 2 against 1. It just shows how much disarray Fulham are in. Never touched the ball. Timothy Fosu-Mensah's a lucky boy, and I'm not so sure whether Anthony Taylor's view was slightly obstructed by Dele Alli, but on second glance I think we have to say that although he was going down, he certainly didn't make any contact with the ball and did make contact with the man. And
I tell you what, it's a good job we haven't got VAR. It's not putting in an appearance for at least another year here. We'll leave it at that. The Spurs have a throw almost midway inside their own half. Ben Davis there, Wales international left back, will take it. Back it goes eventually to Hugo Lloris. And now Davison Sanchez out to Trippier eventually. Again, the press is quite slow to come.
Yeah, so half-hearted. Mitrovic is looking to his teammates saying, come on, this is a chance, let's try and pen them in. And it was, they just ambled, and Spurs just passed it round them as if it was a training exercise. There has to be more urgency. Put them under a bit of pressure, see how they cope.
Alderweireld sprays it to the right, Trippier. Eriksen, ball into the penalty area, is low and vicious. Moura was there, away by Le Marchand again. And Seri is challenging Eriksson right on the byline, and it is going to be another corner to Spurs.
Yeah, this right-hand side for Spurs is certainly where the problems are lying. I know we said both full-backs and the space that they have, but certainly Trippier and Eriksson down this side are causing Fulham no end of problems.
Eriksson has gone short for this corner from Trippier. His ball into the box isn't brilliant though, and it's Le Marchand again inside the 6-yard box who half follows it away. He's had a lot of work to get through, Maxime Le Marchand. The summer signing from Nice, £12 million. He knows what the Premier League is all about. In these opening 2 matches, he's been under real pressure in the 16 minutes we've had at Wembley so far here on Premier League Live. Mitrovic not in the game at all as yet. Brian Le Marchand just losing out there. Anguissa, there is Camera, his ball towards Tom Kearney, doesn't find him. And Dele Alli, is he fouled? The referee says yes, but he's happy to let the advantage accrue here for Spurs because Trippier is in possession. Moore on the edge of the penalty area, wants the fouls, not going to get it, and Fulham come up with it again. How are they going to use it this time? Le Marchand stands on the ball. That's decent work though, has to be said, from Anguissa. Quick feet to get him out of a problem there. Fosu-Mensah up to Kearney on the halfway line. This is better from Fulham. Back to Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Turn away from Anguissa. Touched by Mitrovic. And then lumbers forward down the middle. Play down the left-hand side to Camera. Inside the penalty area from him. And it was too strong. And easily cleared away. Moura comes deep to try and help out his defence. Trippier back in possession. And Alderweireld back to Hugo Lloris.
It was a decent move. It was a decent move. Joe Bryant getting forward, and Camera, the last 2 or 3 times he's had the ball at his feet, he's not really looked about where he's passing it, and that was a really good chance. He'd broken back into the area, Joe Bryant. The pass, as you quite rightly pointed out, Dan, was too strong.
Well, they do look tidy in midfield, don't they, Fulham, when they get possession? They do like to just keep it tight, keep it close, try not to give the ball away, but at the moment there just isn't any outlet.
No outlet. Mitrovic needs to show more, he needs to do more, and maybe Sessegnon and Kamara need to get that little bit closer to him.
We've not seen Sessegnon at all, have we?
No, not at all.
I guess one of the reasons is he's been pinned back in his own half, hasn't he, by Ben Davies. He's got to keep an eye on him. Someone's got to watch the Tottenham wing-backs because no one's been doing that in the opening 20 minutes, you have to say. 0-0, but it's been mostly Spurs. Moura, who's wasted the 2 best chances of the match so far. The first one especially, missing from 6 yards with a header. Trippier into the penalty area, cleared away by Chambers. Only as far as Alderweireld.
That must be Kieran Trippier's 5th, maybe 6th cross.
Yeah.
In not even 20 minutes gone.
He's going to get it right eventually.
Exactly, I was just about to say, Fulham have been able to breathe a sigh of relief because they're invariably not missing the first man and they're clearing it, but he will get one right because he's a super delivery of the ball.
Square pass to Dyer. Eriksson involved, now Ben Davies, who's keeping Danny Rose out the side still. Rose on the bench for Spurs this afternoon, alongside Harry Winks, Eric Lamela, Moussa Sissoko, Moussa Dembele and Serge Aurier, with Michael Vaughan the keeper. The Fulham bench is Kevin McDonald, Neeskens Cabano, Stefan Johansson, Andre Schürrle, their loan signing from Borussia Dortmund, started last week but he's dropped this. Luciano Vieto, their Argentinian loanee as well, Cyrus Christie and their sub-keeper Sergio Rico. 20 minutes played at Wembley, still no goals. Dyer, Eriksson, back to Dyer inside the centre circle. Davis to his left. Kane. Dele Alli now. Time to find Dyer. Dinked into the penalty area again. Trippier, no one near him. Cut back is good, but it's just over Eriksson's head. And now Anguissa, this tall, quick-footed midfielder, brings it away. camera. That's a decent ball out to Sessegnon. First time we've really seen him have a chance to come forward. Kearney now takes it off him rather. Back to Sessegnon inside the penalty area. Ryan Sessegnon still going. Oh, he's done very well because he lost his footing, and as he was tumbling towards the turf, he had the presence of mind to try and get the shot away with his left peg as he fell over. But in the end, he's done well actually, because it's flicked off Davison Sanchez for a corner.
Yeah, he did really well. Him and Tom Kearney. Nice disguised pass from Kearney to find Sessegnon, and he actually, great feet to cut inside Ben Davies. Need more of that, Fulham.
Yeah, the first corner of the match taken short. This with Seri to Anguissa. Back to Seri as he stayed onside. No, he hasn't.
Skill stuff, Dan.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
No, looking right along the line at the widest point, you should never be offside.
Bizarre piece of play, careless piece of play from Fulham. But they will be pleased that it is still at 0-0. As good as Tottenham, as threatening as Tottenham have looked. That one outstanding chance to Lucas Moura, who then had a second one, but his very heavy first touch took him into the penalty area and allowed the goalkeeper Fabry to come out and make a brave stop. And then there was that appeal for a penalty, for a challenge by Futsu-Mensah on Kane that was waved away. And here's Dele Alli inside the penalty area, can't bring the ball down under control, and Christian Eriksen from the edge of the box with a low fizzing shot that is wide of the left hand post.
Brilliant strike. Again, Fulham back line being stretched. Tom Kearney needs to be in front of Christian Eriksen. You could see what he was trying to do. It wasn't with the laces. He just tried to bend it with a little bit of pace inside the left-hand post. Couldn't make it. Timothy Fosu-Mensah looks like he might have a problem.
They got a bang on the right shin, it looks like. Eriksen, 10 goals in the Premier League last season, 14 in all competitions, to go with his 10 assists as well. His best goals return in all competitions for Spurs. He's such a clever player, an inventive player. You look at what he brings to this team as well. 38 Premier League assists since the start of 2015-16. Only Kevin De Bruyne has managed to produce more, and by his own high standards that was not a bad opportunity. Okay, it was quite a way out, but that defender in front of him, Futsu-Mensah, who got something on that shot, just put him off enough. He's back on his feet here, Futsu-Mensah, so it looks like he's going to be okay, as we just edged past the first half of the first period. Still 0-0, and Slavica Jokanovic then will be he'll be delighted, won't he? It's still 0-0.
He'll be absolutely delighted, yeah, he will be. He knows that this is no mean feat coming to play Spurs. Alright, it's at Wembley, but we know that Spurs are at home with the good players, very, very good players, excellent players. You've just been speaking about Christian Eriksen that they possess, and I think that they've been lucky in the fact that the crosses that have come in, especially from Kieran Trippier, with the numbers that he had, none of them have caused any problem. It's actually from the other side with Ben Davies where Lucas Moura should have scored. They just need to get a bit closer to Spurs and put them under a bit more pressure and try and get Sessegnon on the ball, because he's probably had their best chance and their only chance.
Yeah, you do sense Fulham are playing with fire defensively, particularly with Trippier down this right-hand side. Oh, a lovely touch there by Dele Alli with a back heel to release Davis down the left, and now Kane has come short, floated one out to the right-hand side, and Trippier Eriksen makes a run towards the byline in the box. Oh, and it's a terrible effort from Christian Eriksen, just as we were saying how good he was. I'm not quite sure what that was, Ben, whether it was an attempted cutback or to try and embarrass Fabry at his near post. In the end, he's missed by miles.
Yeah, very, very uncharacteristic, and the commentator's curse strikes again. I think I'm sure he was trying to, well, you never know. I think you might be right, actually. He could have been trying to catch the goalkeeper by surprise, but it didn't happen.
Dyer forward to Dele Alli, who lets it run for Harry Kane, edge of the D, gets a lucky ricochet off Le Marchand. Now Eriksen has it again, touched square to Trippier, edge of the penalty area, back to Eriksen, who's got Seri right at his back, forcing him away from goal. It's good play by Jean-Michel Seri.
Camera's got to be really careful. He's giving the ball away far too cheaply.
Great breaks for Ryan, who eventually sees his goalkeeper come out to smother on the edge of his area.
Is it me, Dan, or from certain angles, their goalkeeper Fabric, he has an exact look of David De Gea. It honestly does. It was a double take for me before when I saw him coming in for the group hug before they started.
Well, if he's half as good as David De Gea, they've got a decent goalkeeper. Long ball forward here to Harry Kane. Can't take it in his stride. Fosu Mensah is in close attendance, showing him towards the byline, but Kane has kept it alive. Davison support wide on the left. Vertonghen into Harry Kane. It's an elaborate layoff from Dele Alli again, who's producing all the party pieces in terms of his little flicks and tricks. And the ball has gone out on that far side for a throw. Yeah, I know what you mean about Fabregas. Well, he's Spanish. There you go. Right. They've got something in common. But yeah, finished fourth in the Turkish Super League with Besiktas last season, ever present for them. £5 million. One of two goalkeepers brought in during the summer. Sergio Rico, another Spaniard. He's on a season-long loan from Seville. Fulham take the throw. They have it with Tom Kearney. He was such a key performer for them in the Championship last season. He signed a new contract as well, which is so important. Scored the goal here that beat Aston Villa in the playoff final back in May. It's a good save in the end by Hugo Lloris as he crosses the touchline. But Lloris, dear oh dear, looked like he was slightly caught unawares there, Ben.
Yeah, he certainly did. And Joe Bryan again at the heart of the good things that Fulham are doing. It did take a slight deflection, I think, coming through Davison Sanchez's legs, but tried to do exactly the same as Christian Eriksen earlier, to curl it into that bottom corner rather than opting for power. And he did look a little bit...
Side, 0-0 here after 29 minutes, but there has been a goal at Goodison Park in the game between Everton and Southampton.
Very decent. Michael Keane again peeling out towards the far post. Southampton backline fairly deep, has taken Shaw one off the training ground inside the area. Walcott, 1-0 Everton. Well, that was quite fantastic from Everton.
Theo Walcott putting Everton in front there, 1-0 against Southampton. Elsewhere 0-0 in our other matches, kicking off at 3 o'clock UK time as Harry Kane chases a long punt down the middle, but Le Marchand has been there to shepherd it back. We mentioned his name a lot actually, Ben, haven't we? Le Marchand, he's looked pretty good so far.
And he's had to.
Yeah,
with the amount of crosses that have come in, but he's got himself into the right positions, and they are going to rely on him if they continue to allow Spurs to. Although it's not happened so much in the last sort of 6 or 7 minutes, but certainly Kieran Trippier's had